Stop explaining. I start leading.
Greetings to the eccentrics, the rebels, and the Aquarius souls who have always lived 5 steps ahead of the curve. If you are here, it is because you have spent a lifetime feeling like an alien in your family, your workplace, and your community. They called you crazy. They said your ideas were unrealistic, that you were too cold or too detached from the real world. But take a look at where the world is heading right now. Scorpio feels the pain, but Aquarius, you see the glitch in the system. You saw the shifts in the economy, the markets, and the disintegration of human connection years before they manifested. Before we decode the Aquarius secret that is finally stunning the world, I ask you to leave a mark of your presence. Go to the comments and write, "I stop explaining. I start leading." Let the world know your era has finally arrived. The universe of an Aquarius does not run on blind emotion. It operates on objective truth. 2 sacred laws are rising in 2026 that change everything for you. 1. The law of uniqueness. In an age where AI can replicate the mundane, your weirdness is the highest form of currency. 2. The law of decentralization. Reliance on old, centralized systems is collapsing. Those who know how to stand independent like you are the ultimate survivors. For decades, the market and society told you to fit in, but you saw the absurdity. You saw the economic bubbles and the inflation of fake values long ago. When you warned them, they called you crazy. But now, as traditional jobs vanish and markets fracture, they realize you weren't insane. You were just reading a map they didn't even know existed. Independence is not isolation. It is the preparation for a world where no one has a solid ground to lean on anymore. People are starving for truth. We live in an era of curated fakes. Aquarius, your cold honesty was once seen as a lack of empathy. But in a marketplace desperate for authenticity, your clinical clarity is the very sobriety the world is craving. I once knew an Aquarius who quit a high-paying corporate job because they saw the system was obsolete. Everyone called them foolish. 2 years later, they built a decentralized community while their old company went bankrupt. They weren't lucky, they just refused to build on a rotting foundation. What is the Aquarius secret? You don't connect to the present. You connect to possibility. You view humanity as data points and trends. When you speak of technology, new ways of earning, or radical lifestyles, it's because you've already lived in that future. You aren't guessing, you're remembering what is to come. Why did you endure being misunderstood for so long? Because your primal fear is assimilation. You would rather be called crazy than be forced to be normal. But here is the truth. That madness was your defense mechanism against a society losing its way. In today's economy, the truly crazy ones are those who refuse to change. Your detachment isn't a lack of feeling. It's the preservation of your energy, so you can focus on what actually matters. You were never aloof. You were just calibrated to a different frequency. So, is the portal open? The world has stopped calling you crazy and started asking you how. This is the moment for Aquarius to step out of the shadows of being misunderstood. Use your intellect to lead. Stop trying to explain yourself to those who aren't ready to hear you. Focus on those who are seeking your light. The economy may be volatile, the markets may be chaotic, but for an Aquarius, chaos is simply a playground for innovation. They called you crazy until your ideas changed the world. Never lower your frequency to fit into a room that is too small for you. You were born to build new kingdoms on the ruins of the old ones. If you are proud to be an Aquarius, hit like and share this with the other crazy ones out there. Write down, "I claim my future now. I will see you in the new era." Subscribe now so you don't miss the next codes of the universe.